friends, and welcome back to the freaking channel. And or welcome to the channel if you're new. Hi, hello. So we just got back from the coffee shop and I got so much work done there. And I don't know about you guys, but I tend to get a lot more work done when I'm working in public because like the public shame aspect really just gets me going. Like even if I'm just like performing like I'm working while I'm like doing my little act, I might as well do some actual work. And I always end up getting so much work done. So that's like always a little thing that works for me if I'm like not doing anything at home. But anyway, for this vlog, we're gonna do a little like week in my life situation. This week I feel like there's a lot of logistic things going on, and that's very real. I feel like a lot of my job as an artist and I guess small business owner is just the small business owner part. Yes, I get to do some drawing, but a lot of it is kind of just like running the day-to-day and then not freaking out or trying to plan around things so that I don't freak out about the future. But at the end of the week, we're going to go to Kansas City for Naka Kon, which I'm so excited about because I've never been to Kansas City before. There are just like a ton of cons going on this weekend, and Naka Kon's kind of flying under the radar, so I just think it's going to be a cool experience to see what it's like because I think it's Fanime, Momo, those are huge. Mazement is happening. I'm sending a proxy there, and yeah, Naka Kon's kind of just flying right underneath. Oh, Annie Minneapolis is also happening. Just a ton of stuff's happening. But anyway, today we just received a package from this manufacturer I've been talking to about different kinds of washi tape. So I found a washi tape manufacturer that I like, and it's a pretty decent price. It's definitely not the cheapest manufacturer I could find, but I like the quality a lot. But these guys, they do like more interesting types of washi tapes. So one of them is like tab washi tape. So like instead of like these guys, instead of like something like this where it comes individually, the entire washi tape is just like a bunch of like these little guys. Or some of them are like writable washi tapes, so it's kind of like a little memo pad washi tape, which I also think is really interesting. So I'm gonna play around with that to see if I want to order anything from them, and I thought it'd be fun to like test together. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so I think I'm gonna order some of these guys because like, I don't know if you can see it, but the texture is very interesting on this. Like it is a little bumpy and sandy. It almost feels like it's coated in sugar. Maybe it's helpful if I do this. It's a really cool texture and I love the shape, and it's really thick and super high quality. So I'm kind of loving this one, and I think I'm definitely gonna try ordering some of these and make some designs for them. And these are the ones that I'm actually super excited about because they're like sticker sheets, but like, I don't know. I think this is a more fun way to do like journaling stickers rather than a sheet. You just like get a whole roll of something and just, I don't know, like write a little memo right here and then stick it down rather than having an entire thing like this, which is like, I don't know. It's more decorative, more artsy. I feel like these are a little bit more simple, and I think we can have a lot of fun with doing something like this. I'm also like loving this thing. Like, I don't know how we would package this because they just sent me like a little strip. It like, does it come like a little booklet like this? Maybe? I have no idea, but these are really fun. Like I would definitely use something like this as like a little to-do list. Just tear it off, stick it on my journal. Love. I don't think I'm really gonna be doing any pet tape things so far, so I'm gonna put these aside for another time. Like they sent me a bunch of pet tape and it is really good quality, but I don't know. I feel like the design stuff for this kind of item doesn't really lend towards my type of art, so not for me at the moment. And I do like these things. Like these were like the little stars and the little letters. They're super transparent and really hard to see on the camera, I think. But I don't really know if I have much use for this at the moment. So far, I'm kind of just like mesmerized by these guys and then like these guys. Like I really, really love this one. This one is the same texture as this one, kind of like the sugary feel. But it's just like these tiny little strips, and this would be so useful when it comes to journaling. So I'm in love, absolutely in love with these items. And I definitely am going to be placing an order. So happy. I don't know if you guys have worked with a manufacturer before, but before you place an order and you found like a company you like, always try to find at least 1 or 2 other companies that you also like to work with. Get quotes from them so that the company you do want to work with, you can negotiate a little bit. Like, oh, this other company gave me a better price. Do you think you can work with me a little bit? That will always be very, very useful. And for the most part, they are willing to work with you. Just like, don't do something insulting. Like, can I get this for 10 cents a piece? Don't do that. That's insane. It was a lot more delightful of a little testing than I thought, because they kind of just like randomly asked me if I wanted to test out these products. I didn't really have any plans to make like this kind of little thing. But now I'm very inspired because this is such a cool product. I am kind of in love with the quality. So very exciting, very exciting. Actually, I super lied. I made it seem like I was gonna go. But I also noticed that they gave me these notepads, and so far all the samples I've received from other companies, the notepads have not been that great of quality. I'll use them for like a week or so, and then the glue part gets like very, very weak. And then I'll be like halfway through a notepad and then it like falls apart, and then I just have loose paper, and we don't want loose paper. Sorry. Yeah, we don't want loose paper. So I'm going to be using these guys for the next couple of weeks to see if they hold up. And hopefully they do, because then it'd be so nice if I could just use one manufacturer to do the washi tape and these guys too. So hopefully that's a thing. Anyway, now I'm ready to leave. Actually, wait. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. But they also sent me this like sticker book thing too, which I've been thinking about making. So I don't know. Lots to think about. They sent me so much stuff. Also, something to note if you've never done this before, but all samples are usually free. Usually you don't have to pay for the samples. The only thing they'll make you pay for is the shipping. So look out for that. If you're sourcing from somewhere and they're asking you to pay for the samples, probably not a great place to source from. I just got back from playing pickleball this morning. That's why I look so freaking disgusting. But it's currently 1 o'clock. Well, it's 1:04, and I have a pretty important meeting at 1:30. But before that, I have to eat some food. So I was craving Chipotle because nothing makes me like more hungry than pickleball. Like even when I play tennis for a few hours, yeah, it just doesn't make me as hungry, or I don't think I'm even burning as many calories, which I can probably check on my Apple Watch. But yeah, I was just craving something super filling with like a little bit of everything, just some carbs, some protein, and some veggies. But you know, Chipotle is kind of going through that controversy right now where people are saying that they're skimping on everything. And then the CEO came out and was like, no, we're not skimping on anything. If you want anything more, just like tell the person like just like I don't know, direct yourself downwards and then they'll know to somehow give you more stuff. So I didn't do that, but I did want to see if Chipotle was skimping, and this is my Chipotle bowl. Hold on, let me give you a better view. Okay, so this is what we're working with. I do think that they're skimping on the lettuce. I got like 1/2 of a piece of lettuce just chopped up. See the meat. I can't even find the meat. Where's the chicken? Oh, there it is. I got a bit of chicken. A little bit of chicken. Yeah, I mean, it's certainly not the way that they used to do it when I was in college, where they like stuff it like this high. I think they are skimping a little bit, but you know, it also depends on your Chipotle. Maybe the people at my Chipotle just aren't hooking us up the way that I would like them to. But it kind of makes me sad because we're receiving less product and it's more expensive than it was before. It used to be like $8 and now it's like $10. And yeah, I just feel like that's the state of everything right now. All of my beauty products, my concealer, my skincare, all of that stuff is now smaller than before and more expensive. Love that for us. Love how capitalism increases competition to screw the consumer. Anyway, this meeting that I have is from this company that is like an e-commerce platform, and they're really big in Asia, and they're trying to make their way to the US and trying to establish themselves here. And they're trying to like really sweeten the deal for me and like give me all these features that I've been wanting to play with on Shopify. So I'm hearing them out, and they said that they can give me more features for less money per month, and they're happy to help me like grow and support me along the way too. But you know, I haven't gotten to play around with the platform myself yet. So even though their offer is like really nice, there is just something to like actually using yourself and seeing how the interface is and if it's easy to use or if there's any bugs or anything. So I'm definitely gonna play around with it myself, but this meeting is basically just for her to break down the price differences from what I'm currently paying to what they have offered. But yeah, I feel like such a big girl, you know? They talk to me like I'm a founder. Because this morning I had a talk with them too. And they were like, oh, like she is the owner of Peppercut Studios. She's done this, this, and this. And she's like a growing company. And at the end, let's talk about in like 5 to 10 years, do you plan on like selling or exiting? And I'm like, oh, damn, I haven't thought that far yet. You know, I'm just making some art and seeing where to go with it. But yeah, they treat me like very professionally. And little do they know, I just have nothing going on. I don't know, I just feel like I don't know anything. You know, I feel so dumb. They'll be like, what are you doing in terms of marketing campaigns? Literally nothing, just like social media posts, not even professional ones. Like I don't have a marketing funnel of any kind. I just make a reel and I post it and that's it. It's literally so dumb. After this call, they'll know exactly how amateur I am. That's okay. We'll see if they still want to work with me. That was like a whole lot of ranting about nothing, but I'll let you guys know how I feel about everything at the end of the call. But right now, I really gotta focus on eating this bowl because the call is now in 20 minutes and I just want to wolf this down. Hello friends, it is officially nighttime, so we have very orange lighting, but I have my little ginger lemon tea inside my little ghost friend here. And as you guys saw earlier, I was just doing some inventory management because it got a little out of control because I've been going to so many cons and I don't really know exactly how much I have of anything, and that's my bad. Usually after a con, I am supposed to like count up how much I have of everything, but I have not been doing that. So I reorganized everything today. I made everything into bundles of 70. So for example, this guy is a bundle of 70. And what I used to do, like the very first time I ever received like a large batch of product from a manufacturer, I used to count them all by hand. I used to bundle them and think in groups of 100, and I would sit there and count each and every sticker into bundles of 100 out of like 10,000 stickers. And it was such a painful process, and I vlogged it, and someone was like, why don't you just count one pile and then just like make piles of similar sizes and then bundle it that way? Because does it really matter that you have 98 in one bundle versus 100 in another? And I thought, you know what? No, it doesn't actually really matter that much, especially since these guys are just meant to go to cons or markets or fairs. So that guy, whoever left that comment a million years ago, you saved my life. Also, I'm so sorry. I'm like really distracted by like this. Like what is that? I tied up my hair for like 2 hours and now there's a kink in it and it's making me very distracted. Anyway, so I make my little bundles and they're about 70 each. So I know that if I have 4 bundles, I have 280 stickers of this design. And the extras, whatever I had that could not be bundled into 70, are going into shop inventory. So this is what I have available online. And that one I will keep very, very close track of because it's very important for me as a business owner to keep track of my inventory, to know exactly how much I make each month. So for a long time, I didn't know that keeping track of my inventory was like that important. I didn't really understand. You truly do not know how much you're making month to month unless you know exactly how much you have in-house and how much is outbound. So if you're not already, you should keep track of your inventory pretty closely. As I told you guys earlier, it's not that close for me when I go to cons because there are a bunch of like deals and stuff. But for online, I keep pretty close track of it. And it has helped me tremendously in terms of managing my money as a small business owner. You know, it's kind of weird because when you're a small business owner, you have to get used to the fact that sometimes you'll see like huge numbers in your bank account. You have a ton of sunk costs that went into making that money. So you already spent a ton of money to make that money. And so you need to know exactly how much it actually is in terms of value. And also, having to take 30% out of everything is heartbreaking. Like, people who work a 9 to 5 think it's sad when you receive your pay stub and then you see how much FICA took out. Think about how much sadder it is when you have to do it yourself. Like, you have to take it out yourself, put it into a separate account, and just like stare at it until you have to pay your quarterly estimated taxes, and you pay in chunks at a time, and sometimes it's like thousands and thousands of dollars. So yeah, that really sucks. So all of the numbers in my bank account are usually fake. The numbers that are inside my Excel sheet are real. What a time to be alive. Anyway, I think I'm done filming for the day. Tomorrow we're gonna do a ton of drawing, which I'm so excited about because I feel like I haven't done too much drawing. I did a little bit at the coffee shop, but I want to do more. I want to do so much more. And so for the rest of the night, I'm just going to drink my tea. I'm going to do my nails because look how crusty, dusty these guys are. And then I'm going to go to sleep early because I deserve it. Especially after that meeting today. I actually had 2 meetings with that same company, so it was just kind of exhausting, IMO. But not in a bad way. It's just like, it took a lot out of me to like absorb that much information. And to now like process that information. Anyway, too much talking. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Hello, good morning. We have had a very, very productive morning, and I don't know if you guys can hear that, but my printers are like kind of going off right now and it's kind of annoying. I didn't expect them to be this noisy. But this morning we did so much, and I feel like a lot of it has to do with the fact that I did not work last night. I just took the night off to do my nails and watch TV, and that was extremely relaxing. So I felt like it gave me energy this morning to do so much, because I have a tendency to like work all day and then into the night, especially if I'm like on a roll. I'll just like work all night and then go straight to sleep, and that's not great because I feel like I don't get the best sleep because I'm going to sleep still thinking about things and still kind of active. But yeah, I think I'm gonna keep that in mind, that, I don't know, winding down before bed is important. And I feel like everyone already knows that, but it's so different when you actually have to practice it. But anyway, this morning, as you guys just saw, we did a bunch of inventory stuff. So I was just checking on my sticker sheets to see what we needed more of and if there were equal amounts of things, because sometimes for my sticker sheets that come in 2, so like these guys come in a duo set, I have more of one than the other, and that makes it really annoying when I'm packing orders and I'm missing like one sticker sheet. We also communicate with my manufacturers to get some things done and get some samples in, and I'm very, very proud of myself about that, because for some reason ordering from manufacturers is really, really hard for me. It's like, I think it's one of those executive dysfunction things where I get so much anxiety about having to re-up and order more inventory, or even like finding a new manufacturer and just getting samples from them. The process of it is very, very simple, but getting me to actually do it is really, really hard. Maybe it's a discipline thing, but I don't know. It gives me so much anxiety. So I feel like it's not a discipline thing. It's not that I'm lazy. It just like makes me want to die. But right after I do it, I always feel so much better. So I'm feeling really good right now that I've ordered stuff from my manufacturers. I did some clarifying stuff for my editor because I write really bad editing guides. I'm so sorry, Mart. And I did some ideating for my new sticker sheets that are coming out for the Q3 Plan With Me. So that's for July, August, September. And those guys are so freaking cute, guys. I'm so excited for you to see them. They'll be coming out at the end of this month with the Q3 Plan With Me. And yeah, it's just so good. Now that I have those ideas down, I'm ready to draw them. And I was just thinking about like what my summer is going to be looking like, because for me, the summer is usually the slow season for me. So starting fall through winter and then spring, that's kind of the growth phase of my business. So I'm really focused on just like making new products and just keeping up with the actual business. But I've noticed in the past few years that the summer is my downtime, and I don't really usually use that time to my advantage. So this year, I'm really trying to take advantage of my downtime during the summer. So I've decided that I'm really going to invest in like being a better business owner and better artist this summer. So I'm trying to like create systems inside my business and really evaluate things for what they are and try to think about ways that I can improve customer retention or keep my customers really happy. Like I need to figure out how to do a loyalty program. I really want to do that. I think my customers would be really happy with something like that. I really want to hunker down on creating a better website, which I've been talking about for forever. And also just like soft skills. Like I want to get better at productivity. I want to get better at being a YouTuber. And so for this slow season, this summer, I'm going to be dedicating it to learning and growing personally so that I can help my business grow during the growing phase of fall, winter, spring. So to do this, I've already started doing research on which books to read. If you're interested in doing like a little book club thing, I would love to do that. Also some podcasts to listen to, and I also have started highlighting some videos to take on Skillshare, who are very kindly sponsoring this video. Skillshare is the largest online learning community for creatives with thousands of online classes led by industry experts across film, illustration, design, productivity, and more. Skillshare can help you take your career, skills, hobbies, or side hustles to the next levels with unique programs like Learning Paths, which are curated class collections to help you master a specific skill. I've personally used Skillshare for so many different reasons in my life, like for one, to improve my illustration skills in my professional life, or even just like as a hobby, I learned how to crochet on Skillshare. And this summer, I'm so excited to be using Skillshare to improve my soft skills so that when I'm in the growth phase of my business, I will be ready. And specifically, I know I'm going to be taking the Ali Abdaal Notion Masterclass because I need to know how to use Notion better in order to be productive. But also, I want to take the YouTube Success class with Marquise Brownlee because I don't really know what I'm doing here. So if you guys are interested in doing some summer learning, like me, check out that description box down below because the first 500 people to use my link will get a 1-month free trial to Skillshare. So thank you again to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Good morning, it's the next day and I am at Minutemen Printing. It's 1 p.m. but I just picked up my prints and I'm heading over to the Sheraton Hotel, which is that building right there. And I don't normally print with Minutemen. They're all over the country. They're not always the best quality, but honestly this one in Kansas City, pretty decent. Like the colors came out correct, paper feels good, print quality looks good, so I'm very happy with that situation. And it's a late start, like I said earlier, 3:30 start, which is amazing. I could get used to that. I feel like all cons on a Friday should start late. The first like 3-4 hours when it opens up at 10 is always dead anyway because again, people have things to do. So this weekend I have this con, which I'm at, and I also have a table at Animazement, which a lot of my friends are at, and I have a friend working the table for me, and he's doing a fabulous job. So far, it's starting off to be, I think, a normal Friday. It's not an outstanding Friday. It's not even like a good Friday. It's just very standard, which is great. It's like a type of con I'd like to proxy, you know? But there was like a lot of mishaps that happened with this. So I'm actually not that great at proxying. I'm still pretty new to it. And I feel like there were a lot of mistakes that I made that I'll talk to you guys about later once the weekend's over, so that I can, like, I guess, organize my thoughts and let you guys know what I would do better next time. Like, my poor friend Derek is just dealing with the worst of me right now. Just unorganized, chaotic, and it's not like my setup is easy to build either. So he's doing an amazing job for how awful of a situation I gave him. But anyway, I think my Uber's here and we're gonna head over to the con. Okay, I'm finally in the con. It took me 2 hours to set up, and this is the setup. Look at her in all her glory. And I yet again forgot to bring some stuff. So as you can see, this situation is not correct, but it'll do for now. It was supposed to be like a tiered thing, but yeah, we're just not gonna talk about that. I forgot my little character sign things again, but don't be mad at me. It's because I proxied this time, so I had to split my stuff in two and I forgot. I just forgot, okay? Don't be mad. But look, in general, I think it's looking pretty cute. I know this con just started, but I'm already kind of loving the staff. I'm loving the organization. It's very, very easy to navigate. One of the staffers just walked me straight to my booth, dropped me off there. It was so nice. They give you your little tax form here, so that's super easy. And they give you a little goodie bag with a bunch of candy. And you know, it's like, this costs them nothing, but it's just the thought that counts, and it's so nice. And before I even know how this con goes, they already have my loyalty. I will be coming back. Kansas City is amazing. Okay, it's literally day 2 of Naka Kon, and I didn't vlog at all yesterday because I was so tired because it was so packed. Like, the con was only open from 3:30 to 8, so that's like, I don't know, that's like 4.5 hours, I believe, and it was packed. Like, I'm definitely gonna be running out of stuff. I ran out of sleeves for the 5x7s already. I'm definitely gonna run out of business cards by like midday today, so I'm very, very surprised by this, and everyone's so freaking nice. I'm in love, and I got this bracelet. I think I showed you guys yesterday, but it's so cute. It says Naka Kon 2024, and I feel like instead of collecting badges, because that's what I do, like, collecting this kind of shit seems super cute too. So yeah, I'm having a great time in Kansas City. Hi, I feel like I'm doing like the worst I've ever done vlogging wise, but it's been so freaking busy, and I just wanted to quickly highlight, actually I'll quickly highlight a couple things. So earlier, I think I showed you guys 2 people that were like waving at the camera, and also some art. They're both people who watch my videos, and they're so freaking cute. Let me quickly show you guys their art. Look at these JJK ones, so cute. This was the girl at the beginning, and I don't think I ever got her handle. Let me read the note. Oh, she didn't leave me her handle, so I don't know her name. That's a little bit stressful. But another guy stopped by, and he was like the sweetest guy ever. His name is Adam. He stopped by with a lady who I believe is his partner, but you know, can't be sure. And she was so pretty, and they were just like such an amazing couple and so sweet. But I wanted to show you guys some of his amazing art. Like, this is beautiful. He has such a great eye for graphic design. Oh, I don't think this one's his, but like this one's cool. Love it. And his name is Speed Lag. So if you like him and things you just saw, he's on Instagram, I believe. I think he also has an online shop. But yeah, him and his lady really just warmed my heart. It was like the sweetest experience I've ever had. And also, another thing to highlight besides them, the Naka Kon staff stopped by and gave me a salad, which is so freaking sweet. It saved my life, and I've been eating so much barbecue even though I can't eat red meat, and I really, really need the vegetables. Like, I don't think I've ever been treated better or taken care of the way that the Naka Kon staff has taken care of me. Like, I can't tell you how much this means to me. I am dying for this right now. hello, it is now the nighttime. I have showered. I have gone to dinner. I went to dinner with my friend Gary again. He's basically the only person at this con that I know, and he's a great artist. Here's some of his work. Here's his handle. He'll also be linked down below. But right now I'm doing some voiceovers for a video that I should have done like 2-3 days ago. But here I am in Kansas doing a voiceover, and I didn't bring a mic, so that's my bad. But I'm doing that, and I'm taking a quick break because I DoorDashed myself some chocolate cake because today was crazy. Today was a very, very good day. I mean, it wasn't like the best day ever, and it's not like S tier, but it's definitely like an A tier Saturday or like A minus tier Saturday, which is just like so surprising to me because I don't know, this con is kind of small and it's not like we're in a very densely populated area. But I feel like I've heard of a lot of people driving from other places just to come to this con. So quite popping for a small con. I'm very happy with it. I'm very, very tired. So hence the chocolate cake to make me feel better. And then we're gonna go back to voiceovers. But so far, having a great time in Kansas City. Naka Kon, great time. Everyone's so nice. I feel like I keep saying that, but I'm just so shocked by the fact that I've had 0 bad experiences. Like not even like a lower side of average experience. Everyone's been very, very lovely. And yeah, just having an excellent time. So I'm gonna enjoy my chocolate cake, do my voiceover, and then tomorrow's the last day. We're gonna end at 4 p.m. I'm gonna do nothing afterwards. I'm just gonna lay down and do nothing, stare at the ceiling. And then on Monday, I leave. That'll be a good time. And then once I get back home, we are gonna do a lot of drawing because we are doing prep for my next con, which is not soon. It's in a month, but it's Anime Expo. And that is like known to be the biggest con ever. And I have new products I wanna come out with. So we're gonna be making a bunch of those when I get home. Good morning. It is day 3 of Naka Kon. And again, I'm having a fabulous time. Everyone here is so nice. I had a great morning where I got up super late. It's not great, but I just wanted to point out like one more thing that just really made me feel like they really do care about con goers and artists. But now that I look back on it, it's just kind of like sad how excited I got about it. And it's this. They have water coolers everywhere to make sure that people are drinking water. Look at that. They have one there. They have another one, I think over here. And they have one over here. So, oh, there it is. Yeah, right there, right here. And then I think there's another one over there too. So they're everywhere. Oh, look, it's my little booth. So here's the entrance and here's my little booth. And I think this is the best table I've ever gotten. Yeah, they just like really take care of you. The parking is free. What else is free? Parking and something else. I can't remember at the moment. I know they're not racking in the most. And that just like makes me feel like there's other conventions that are just charging artists and like vendors and stuff so much money for shit that they don't need to. Like for internet, I think internet's free here too. Like that cost can be covered by the convention because you're taking so much money from everyone already. Like the bigger convention, some of the tables are like $600. That can cover all of that and you will still get paid and still make a lot of money because you're selling so many tickets. So I don't really know. I just think that a lot of conventions are pocketing a ton of cash and just treating people like shit. Now that I've gone to this con, I'm like, wow, they certainly treat us very well. And maybe it's convention center to convention center, but I do feel that conventions themselves can probably work to help subsidize some of those costs for artists a little bit more. But yeah, that's my little rant. Love it here, having a great time, enjoying my tiny little cups of water because I ran out of water. And yeah, just waiting for people to show up and then waiting to clean up. Hello, there is just 1 hour left to the con and it has definitely slowed down quite significantly, but I did make more today than I did on Friday. But again, Friday was only open for 4 hours. For today, it's a total of 6 hours. So of course I should be making a little bit more, but even so, I think I'm making more per hour than I did on Wednesday. No, wait, oh my God. Than I did on Friday. I'm like losing my freaking mind. But anyway, yeah, so far it's definitely an above average con, which is fantastic. Can't ask for anything more. Oh, and someone abandoned their child at my booth, so I'm just leaving him out here. So hopefully his parents find him and they can be reunited. Hello. friends, I forgot to do an outro. So here I am after Naka Kon doing an outro. So overall, as I said throughout my entire time there, I had an amazing time. I cannot stress enough how nice everyone was, how great the staff was. They really cared. They constantly checked in on us. It just felt really, really well run and almost like a family run event. Everyone just seemed very tight knit and very caring. So I really, really, really appreciated all of that. And financially, it was a great con because Kansas City isn't exactly super expensive, especially if you're from the coast. You will love the prices in Kansas. But aside from that, I made a lot of money. Like, we just about hit the 5-figure mark. Of course, I didn't net the 5-figure mark. Those are the exceptional cons when I get to net a 5-figure amount. But still, like, that's incredible for like basically 2.5 days. An amazing time. Anyway, I think that's the end of this vlog. I don't know how long it'll be, but hopefully it's a good one. And this is exactly what a week in my life is like. I mean, it's not always like this because I don't always have a con. If you made it to this point, let me know in the comments down below like what you guys want to see, because like I said earlier, this summer I'm gonna be working a lot on like myself as a business owner and just doing a lot of the soft work that it takes behind the scenes for a small business. So if you guys have any questions on that, or like you want to see any specific videos, let me know, because I will be hunkering down and working on that so that we're ready for the growth phase. And I am again talking way too much, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye.